Hi everyone, welcome to Monday, January 20th, 2025. Instead of training Tuesday, I'm doing a training Monday. Literally, it is Monday the 20th, just a little bit after midnight, and I decided to feed Zeb, one of my coastal carpet pythons. He's a Brisbane coastal carpet python. And then after this, I feed Hera, and they were the only two snakes I was feeding tonight, so I thought I would just go ahead and film their sessions. Zeb is in a 4x2x2 BlackBox Cages enclosure right now, and he has doors not only on the front, but on both of the ends as well. So one of his indoors is open, and I have one of our roll-up activity stations next to it that I'm starting to shape him to shift onto. In other words, he's learning, he's being trained to shift out of his enclosure and onto this activity station, which is on wheels and which I can roll around. And I'm doing that using targeting. He already targets very, very well all around the interior of his enclosure. And he'll go from one end to the other, and from up high to down low, and from down low to up high. So now I'm starting to teach him to target out. This is Hera. She is a little over 2-year-old Bredl's python that I got from Martin Rosemond. And she isn't as outgoing as Zeb, so she isn't as apt to come out of her enclosure threshold as Zeb is at this point. She's come out and explored a couple of times, but she's pretty content inside her enclosure. It's a 4x2x2 BlackBox Cages enclosure with not only clear front doors, but clear indoors. And she's just targeting off of her ledge down towards the bottom and towards the front, one of the front doors. This is not one of the side doors. This is one of the front doors. And what I was doing there when I was just holding the target still for so long is I'm trying to teach her to actually approach that target and to touch it or interact with it. And then she gets reinforced for that. When I started Hera's session, she was back behind that Star Wars action figure on her ledge. I set up the camera and the tripod and went and got the target and the reinforcer and the tongs. And by the time I got back, she had already come halfway off the ledge and was resting on her branches. So since she didn't have as far to travel as Zeb did, that's why I asked her to pause at that target for quite some time before I reinforced her, just to make the session a little more challenging for her.